It's a dark, cold world out there. There's a time to live and a time for a man to die. There are places for dead men in the earth and the sky. Don't you venture too far now, 'cause you can't come back from the place where the good guys always dress in black.
It's fucking showtime. It's Friday night, 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:20, something like that. But it's time for the fucking RowdCAST, and I'm back. I'm Rowdy Radloff, and this is another episode of this funky little adventure that I do call the RowdCAST. Tonight, I do have a couple people with me. I'm gonna have, of course, the killer in the Manila, fucking Derek Relaford, the producer of this motherfucker, in the background helping me out. We got Brandon taking calls, listening, seeing who wants to fucking talk about some weird shit. We got Alex in here too helping us out, and we got Dan Lepley back on the motherfucking RowdCAST. How are you doing, Mr. Dan Lepley?
Good, buddy. How about yourself?
Just fucking living the dream, like we just talked about in the green room, being a fucking dad, trying to survive, trying to fucking make money, you know, work your ass off to pay for everything and get by, you know, try to fucking take care of debt. It's fucking get in a big fucking hole and you spend your life just fucking trying to dig out of it. Fucking school, gotta love it.
Sweet rat race.
Fuck yeah. So, you know, I brought you back here, brother, because I love talking to you. You're always fun to have on. And you always got a good following that always wants to check you out on the RowdCAST. So since the last time we talked, how have you been, brother?
Good. You know, just living, working. I got a 6-month-old boy named Sage. He's I didn't think I could love anything more than myself, but I do love that little fucker more than I could ever imagine.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when you're a dad, it's when you have your kid and it's yours, it's your child, man. It's you get a different kind of feeling, you know. There's nothing fucking like it, dude. And you know, you say you would die for something, you'll die for a kid, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing that I brought you back for 100% is me and you were talking. We've been talking a lot lately, and I was making some notes about, you know, Purdue Pharma and how big of fucking scumbags these guys are at Purdue Pharma, that you know, they've produced all this fucking OxyContin and put, you know, all these drugs out there, and then they've come back and, you know, they said they had no idea that opioids were addictive as they actually were. They had no way of knowing this, they said, and they put these on the street, but then they also on the backside made the you know, Narcan, which stops you from overdosing, and they made it on the backside. So, I mean, these guys are fucking the biggest scumbags of the earth. And, you know, you made some comments about some things, and you said that, you know, you thought all drugs should be legal and they shouldn't, you know, let people get fucked up or let people do whatever they want. And, you know, I do agree with that, you know. But these opioids, man, this shit is just it's so fucked up. What these people actually did, they actually got, you know, rich off of fucking ruining people's lives, ruining a lot of people I know's lives that are dead now. And, you know, that's fucking a tough pill to swallow. Somebody got rich off that shit, and they're getting rich off fucking saving these kids from overdosing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to get into because I just don't think prohibition works. It never has. It's never going to work. And if there's a will, there's a way. Someone's gonna fucking produce it. I understand that Purdue, they are shitbags. I mean, the fact that they knowingly are putting this out and then telling people that it's not addictive. Yes, that's where I I draw my line with them. That's where I believe they're shitbags. But they're producing a fucking. I mean, I work in a business where I produce cabinets for somebody. There's a need for it. Somebody wants it. If there's a need for it, someone's going to produce it. And I just that's where I don't know how to explain it with it. That's where I think they're shitbags, is the fact that they are lying to people, saying it's not addictive when they knew it was, and behind the scenes making a drug to get you off of it. So they're making money off you on both ends. That's where I think they're shitty. But the fact that they're making the drug, I mean, it is what it is. It's.
You see that they also announced that they're going to stop prescribing opioids. That they won't. They're going to slow down on them. They have some new drug that they're going to start trying out, and it's. I think they said it's. I don't know if they said less addictive, but they said it was less. I forget what the word that they fucking used.
You can't abuse it.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much. That's what I would think. You can't snort it. You can't shoot it, probably. You know. So, but is it still addictive? Like
it's still oxycodone.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what the fuck are you really fucking? And who's making it? Who's going to make the money off that? You know, it's a fucking, everything's a fucking business, man. Everything is plotted. Everything's a business. War is a business. Fucking drugs are a business. And no matter if you're pushing a fucking lab coat or you're fucking, carrying an AK-47 and a fucking, an AK-47 in the fucking woods of fucking Kentucky making meth. Like, dude, fucking people are making lots of money every day. Same with sex trafficking, dude. They just announced that Ohio is #1 in the fucking United States for sex trafficking. Isn't that crazy? Toledo's fucking #1, dude.
Well,
people just snatch you. They snatch you off the streets. Take your kids. Shit's scary, man.
That's where I get deep into that shit. Where people, it's like the sex trafficking shit with adult. Like if you're getting snatched up as an adult, I mean, I feel bad for you, but it's not I'm
saying you're a pussy if you get snatched up as an adult.
And that's not even just that. I just don't. My sympathy isn't there as much as it is when I hear about children. Children are innocent. There's not. You know what I mean? They're powerless. As an adult, I think maybe you could fight back. There's some, you know what I mean? There's some you could. I don't know. You could fight back. As a child, you're not going to be able to fight back, and especially because a lot of them are they're snatching these kids up and then getting them addicted to heroin and shit, and getting them strung out, and then they never want to leave because they don't
know anything else,
and they can't get the drug. So not only are you pimping them out to get fucked by pedophiles and shit, you're getting them strung out on drugs so that they have no recourse. They have nowhere to go. So, I mean, that's where, that's the sex trafficking shit is disgusting. But if it's just an average.
If anybody has any input, what they think on fucking Purdue and your thoughts of Purdue, I mean, I don't know how you could even think anything but be disgusted by these people. You think the cigarette executives were bad. These guys fucking whole new ball game, But if you have anything that you want to add in or you want to talk to Dan or tell Dan to fuck off, you're more than welcome to call in. That's how this thing works. You can throw tomatoes at us if we suck.
Yeah, I do suck, so.
But no, but I mean, like, I forget even the conversation or the context of what the conversation was, where we were kind of like fighting back and forth. And you brought up the thing with the pharma, Purdue that shit's sick. But you brought the thing up about drug legalization and just like open legalization. And I agree that it's, there's other countries that have done this. They've adopted it. They've figured it out. If you want to use, you can use, you really take care of, you really take care of yourself that way,
Well, I look at it this way: you as an adult, 21 years old, you can at any point in the day go out, walk down the street to a corner store, and get as blasted as you want to off alcohol, and there's no one has any problem with that because it's been socially acceptable for so long that it's not a big deal anymore. Now, I get if you legalize all drugs for probably 15, 20, 25 years, it's going to be really bad. People are going to get really fucked up. They're going to get real strung out on drugs. They're going to do a lot of fucked up shit. But that shit will curve off I believe it will curve off as younger generations get older. It'll be the same thing as it's socially acceptable as alcohol. We just have to bite the bullet and fucking start it. So it's got to start somewhere. And I'm hoping that with legalizing weed federally, that starts to get the push, and then they start to do psychedelics. You know, it kind of gradually gets to push to where they just say, fuck it, let's just tax everything. If you want to you want to shoot heroin up in the privacy of your own home, go for it. I mean, as a consenting adult, I don't think the government should be able to tell you what you can and cannot do with your body.
I agree with that.
Flat out.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's your body. You can do, same thing with like religion. Like religion, if you follow organized religion, whatever, that's cool. But you should be able to think whatever you want to think. If you want to think fucking fairies fly around and you pray to them and bow to crystals and shit, fucking whatever. It's all cool. But I think it's all crazy, But you have the right to have whatever religion you want, say whatever you want, do whatever you want, wear what you want, And that's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, where this girl, I think she's in maybe grade school, junior high. She's wearing a MAGA hat, and her school won't allow it. They won't. She just can't wear it. Those hats are banned from the school. It's like, that's a fucking, like, I'm not even like a huge Donald Trump fan, but that hat, yeah, it's like it kind of is what Donald Trump is, but it's also like, dude, it's just it's a saying, make America great again. Like, if she wants to wear the fucking hat, she should be able to wear the hat. That somebody can tell you that it's just a fucking hat, that you can't, like, that angers someone, like you're triggered that much that hat is fucking, makes you freak out and it actually hurts your feelings or something. Like, it's like wearing an American flag. You want America to be a great place, and maybe the girl's doing it to fucking be dramatic and get some kind of scene, because that's what everybody's looking for nowadays. But like, what the fuck, That's in the same breath. Those are the same people who are triggered by a fucking MAGA hat are the ones wearing a fucking sickle, communism sickle on their fucking shirt, or a Che Guevara or some other socialist horseshit warrior that fucking killed millions of people. That's not triggering at all. But this fucking hat that says "Make America Great," it's the new white hood. I mean, they're all fucking. You're an asshole if that fucking hat offends you. It's a stupid hat. That's what I think too.
If it's more than, I get that people think that it's a sign of racism, because white trash redneck fucking racist pieces of shit like that hat and are drawn to it. But that, you don't get to just fucking pigeonhole everybody that wears that into it, because it's a fucking fits your simple-minded fucking narrative that anyone that doesn't agree with you is a racist. So it's like,
exactly. It's like, you should be able to fucking wear. You should be able to wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. It's like, I mean, come on. Like, it's like you said, it's just a fucking hat. Like, I don't get it.
I don't give a shit. The
same thing with this fucking kid, this dude that just got fucking found out to be a fucking fraud. He lied and said fucking people jumped him and tied a noose around his neck, poured bleach on him, and they found out that it was all fucking fake, and he made it up, and he paid these dudes to do this to him. And they wore MAGA hats. Again, they wore these hats. It's fucking, whoever wore these hats are racist. That's not the case. That's, if you think like that, you're so close-minded if that's what you actually think, that hat equals racism. I'm not even a fan of Donald Trump, but it's a fucking hat that, if somebody wants to wear it, and even if they want to wear it because it pisses you off, they have the right to wear it. Like, people that freak out and try to like rip the hats off people's heads, or like tell them they ban them and stuff, like that's crazy. That we accept that kind of behavior and we let people dictate that kind of stuff is fucking insane to me. It's scared,
The stuff is being done like purposely, that the the not being able to like fucking handle someone else's ideas, that you have to agree with me, that all that rigid ideology where it's being taught grade school up to push one view, and you have to fit into this perfect little box. And if you don't fit into it, you don't think like I do, you're a racist or you're a bigot or you're homophobic, whatever other ick, shit fucking describe that they try to fucking push you in. It's all done purposely to sow dissent between us, instead of coming together and seeing that there's a common enemy, which is our fucking asshat of a government, which is left and right, or all, you know what I mean? Two heads of the same snake.
Yeah, they're all the fucking same, exactly. And the fucking other bullshit is that it's a fucking it's a game, Like, I mean, I don't know. The next election, it really gets me intrigued. There's Bernie saying he's gonna run.
He's going to win again.
Trump's going to win again? Yeah. It's a very good possibility. Yeah.
I mean, you're emboldening all the people the reason he won in the first place is because you had for 8 years, anyone that didn't agree with Obama is racist. And that narrative, anytime you don't agree with anybody on the left, you're racist, you're a bigot, you're homophobic, blah, blah, blah. They got tired of it. So they went and voted for the complete opposite of what Obama was, which is Trump. And now these same people that voted for him the first time are even more emboldened, because for 4 years, or for 2.5 years now, you've done nothing but try to bring him down, say he's a racist, do everything you possibly can to get him to impeach him. This is supposed to be your president, someone you're supposed to stand behind, and you want to do good, so the country's doing good. But you're more worried about, because he hurts your feelings or he doesn't talk the way you think he should talk, to get him out of office. Yeah. You're emboldening all the people that voted for him just to go out and vote again, just to spite you, just to say, fuck you, I'm going to vote for him again just as a fuck you. And the fact that Bernie Sanders is running again is fucking laughable to me. Straight laugh.
I agree. Did you see Elizabeth Warren? Elizabeth Warren fucking says that she thinks fucking reparations for fucking black people. She thinks it's time. It's time to fucking give back. That's what these people run
reparations? On. What about reparations for her people, her supposed people, for actual fucking
she came out.
Native Americans?
She came out. She just came out. She laid a clean slate. She said that she doesn't have any Indian in her. She admitted it. After she said that all that time and took that test, dude, she fucking lied. They're all a bunch of fucking liars. Every one of them.
It's hilarious, the hypocrisy, and not just the people, not just Democrats. The Republicans are hypocrites too, but just how emboldened the hypocrisy is on the left right now it's seriously laughable. Like, I legitimately laugh daily at just how ridiculously hypocritical they are. Like, and I don't know if they even notice it anymore, because they're so full of their own bullshit that they don't pay attention to it anymore. Yeah. But they just go with it. I don't get it. I don't get how you can be.
No, it is. It's
knowingly.
Really, it's scary, man. It's real scary now. Like, it's just make believe. Everything is just it's like made up. You just can't believe it. It's real stuff. These are real things that people abide by. Real fucking laws. Canada's where it's really fucking sketchy, dude. You can't say certain jokes. Go to jail. You can't do anything. You get in big trouble in Canada. We're just talking.
It's bad in England. It's bad in England too. You can get fucking arrested for saying for shit on Twitter. What the fuck?
Dude, in Canada one time, I got real fucked up by a cop because of fucking Jesse Stevens. We were walking on the street and we went by these dudes, and like Jesse shoulder checked the dude or something. And he comes over, and they're Canadian dudes. They're like all start talking shit, and dude's like talk shit. Jesse haymakers him in the face, drops him, they all start fighting. These cops run up. We all run. The cop grabs me, and Jesse's like, "You fucking Canucks, fuck you Canucks, fucking beat every last one of you." It's like, well, anyways, he's yelling this. I'm standing there, fucking. I'm not even fighting. The cop comes up. He grabs me and throws me against the wall, and fucking, I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Fucking trying to cuff me, and he's like, "Yeah, you're going to jail. You're going to jail." He's like, "You don't talk like that." Well, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Freaking out, going to Canadian jail, and then Jesse came back, dude, and fucking was like, "Oh no, dude, we'll take him home." Like somehow talked him out of it. Let me leave and go home. It was crazy, dude. Real crazy.
Canadian jail.
Canadian fucking jail. Don't want to go there. You don't want to be Canadian.
Give you like maple syrup and shit.
There's nobody's fucking
Tim
calling
Hortons.
Fucking faggots. I fucking have a live calling line, and you can't even fucking call and tell Dan hi, you fucking twats. Fuck all you. No, but really, happy Friday night, man. I'm glad if you're checking this out on Bedroom Radio, we're really happy that you fucking came along. And I think they got a show coming on after us, Vito and Matt. Is it Vito and Mad? Is that right?
Vito and right. Georgia Peach.
Vito and the Georgia Peach. I like that.
Hey, I had a topic for you, man. I don't know if you saw it, but I posted that audio. I had an Uber passenger the other day. She was a victim of the University of Farmington scam by the government, and her fiance was detained indefinitely. She has no idea where he's at, when she'll see him again. She lost her job. She has nothing, and basically they gave her an ankle bracelet, and she's like owned by the state.
Crazy woman with a fucking that her ankle bracelet was like a house arrest bracelet or something.
No, dude. I mean,
what kind of bracelet? Like we're talking like a gold
like
chain?
what you would give a criminal, because she's being charged
like a house arrest.
Yeah, she's being charged. Her and her fiance are being charged of participating in a pay-to-stay scheme that they quote unquote knew it was a scheme, but neither one of them knew it was a scheme.
But you said they gave them the money.
Yeah, they both paid $13,000 apiece.
For what?
For enrollment in University of Farmington, and then they told them that classes were full and that they had to pay a monthly fee to still be at that school, and that they gave them work visas to work other places while the schools were until their classes were ready.
That's crazy, man. That's like
holy shit.
Yeah, I believe there's all kinds of
ICE. Yeah, University of Farmington is owned by ICE. It was a fake.
All right, guys, we got a call here. Emergent is Chris calling in.
What up, Chris? You're on the RowdCAST, brother.
Okay.
How you doing? Buddy?
Not too bad. How are you tonight?
Fucking feeling fantastic on this funky Friday night with all my buddies here. Just chilling. We got Mr. Jack Daniels to my right. Yeah, man.
You guys drinking beers?
No, I'm not drinking beer. Drinking Mr. Jack Daniels. I just said that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm actually at work, hiding in the bathroom right now, seeing your podcast. My buddy was telling me about it.
Hell yeah! Fucking welcome to the show.
What's up, man?
Hell yeah, man. How long you been checking out the RowdCAST for? You just find out about it?
Yeah, not too long ago, a couple months ago. He was telling me about it. Wanted to just call in, show some support, you know.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate the support. We're gonna keep fucking doing this RowdCAST shit,
problem.
So I appreciate it.
Well, do, bud.
Tell your buddy thank you. Thanks for listening too, okay? We'll keep making you laugh.
Will do.
Promise.
Oh yeah, bud. All right.
Later, bro. Later. That's how you fucking.
Later.
That's how you fucking call the fucking RowdCAST. Fucking Chris. Who knows where Chris is from, but he's a fucking badass motherfucker. Hiding at work, calling the RowdCAST.
Taking a dump.
Fucking probably jerking off. Thinking I look good.
If he's jerking off to you, he's got serious fucking problems, bro.
True. It's like, I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me. He's hiding behind a dumpster. Chris, is that you back there? What the fuck are you saying, dude? Chill out.
Holy shit.
The robots are here. I think I need to have a segment now that fucking pretty soon I want Derek to have something that goes choo 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 choo, and it's gonna be fucking the robots are coming. And because there's always stories about the fucking robots, it freaks me out. Almost as much as big cats freak me out because they are actually around us. Chinese in China, they just started, I think, a 24-hour news channel maybe, and they have anchor, I think, that is a robot. If I'm correct, it's an actual news anchor. It fucking works independent. It's hard to even tell when you watch it. Very crazy.
Wait, so there's an actual fucking like person robot that looks like a person that reads the news?
Yeah. Swear to God, there's probably video of it. I don't know if Derek can play video when we are all on here like this. Probably not. But hey, what up, everybody in the chat room?
What?
April. What did you say?
What did you say you wanted to see?
The Chinese news anchor that's a robot. It's real, dude. Fucking, we're gonna have robots. You know that robots are about to take over everything. Every job is going to fucking robots. You need to really check your privilege and look at your life and check what you're doing, because if it's something that a robot could probably easily do, you should probably get a different job. It's scary. It really is. Dude, fucking, it's not funny, man. White males are in trouble. Truck driving's gone. Fucking automation, like anything that you like talking on the phone to people, like, telephone headsets, that's over, dude. There's gonna be nobody in India anymore. You're gonna talk to a robot, and it's gonna be so seamless that you don't even know.
Yeah, but it's like not gonna be seamless.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you, Derek. There's some shit out that's already. I'm telling you, there's some shit out that'll blow your mind, Derek.
I have tried to fuck an AI and it doesn't work. I need connection.
Yeah. Give us time.
He needs peer-to-peer connection, bro.
Fucking take it to dinner, You got to work it in gently, dude. Don't just try to take it. Even
no, but have you ever called a fucking?
Yeah, they're terrible.
You ever had a problem and you call somebody and they're like, "Thank you for calling our helpline. For your convenience, we've added an automated helpline." That's where you pull the gun out of and just put the gun right in your mouth, because you're like, "Oh, okay, so I'm gonna fucking talk to a goddamn robot for 45 fucking minutes. If you could just give me a human, they'd be like, oh, so you want this? Cool. I know a guy. We can fix it." You know what I'm saying?
You're 100% right about that. You are.
I got to go through 40 different fucking things to find the thing that I actually want to hear. So I have to hear you rattle off in your stupid robot voice for fucking 20 minutes, every fucking option. Yeah. That's bullshit.
Telling you, though, it's going to get to where we don't even know. We're not going to be able to tell. Get
the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, what? Fucking play this shit. I'll fucking blow all your minds. I'm telling you, this shit is fucking coming.
I mean, I get that robots are coming, but it's
coming a lot quicker than you think, bro.
Rowd, are you sure you just weren't at the new McDonald's order yourself at the?
Oh,
the ones that want $15 an hour, and said, "Here you go. Here's your $15 an hour. Get the fuck out. You're replaced by a machine."
Yeah, I think Rowd just went to order a fucking Big Mac and.
All
right.
Telling you.
Wait,
hello, everyone.
Shut the fuck
I'm an
up.
English artificial intelligence anchor. This is my very first day in Xinhua's agency. My voice and appearance
Where's that gun I was talking about, Rowd?
are modeled on Zhang Zhao, a real anchor with Xinhua. The development of the media industry calls for continuous innovation and deep integration with the international advanced technologies. I will work tirelessly to keep you informed as texts will be.
Rowd, you probably thought the fucking.
You gotta think it kind of sounds.
You probably thought the Atari was kind of mind blowing too, didn't you?
No, I did not think the Atari was mind blowing. I never played an Atari. I started the Nintendo original and playing the Punch Out and Simon's Quest, and that's what I was doing, dude.
I will give you this, though.
Atari.
I will give you this. I think if it's something delivering the news, I mean, if you look at regular fucking news coast people, they already are kind of like robots. You can look at different news stories in different cities on the same day, and it's the same text. It's the same. So there are kind of robots. But I mean, I don't mind a robot selling me my groceries. I mean, I do for the good of mankind. We should have them working. But like, I think the news would be a tough sell for me. Like, I'm already getting the news from a robot. I don't want to get my news from an actual robot that I know that is being completely programmed. Anyway.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you, it's going to be, I don't think, and you're right. It's going to be a little bit longer until it gets this good, but it's eventually going to be where you just don't even know. You don't even know it's dude, it's gonna be to the point where you put on a visor and you don't even fucking move. You can go in, it's be like the Matrix. You know,
Just augmented reality.
everything. Yeah.
I'm gonna hop in here for just 1 second and just
Yes,
say that
sir.
for $7,000, I can buy a wife
Dude,
that I can turn off.
Yeah.
Won't have kids, and we can still have a conversation. And I think that's pretty cool.
I think so too. That's for some men. That's all you need.
And she'll never say no to anal. That's it.
Like a robot, like a actual robot, woman
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
Like
For $7,000. No, like a real doll.
It's a
It's a robot, dude.
It's a robot. It's just a robot. Does it have fuck holes or is it just a robot?
No, it's
Okay.
a robot. You can bang.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
$7,000. It's a robot you can bang.
That
and
seems like a
then,
solid deal. I would jump on that.
And like you can shut it off whenever you want. Glad my wife isn't watching the show.
Make it not talk.
Yeah. We're like, oh, I'm done with this conversation. You know, no arguments.
It's like I've never used it.
Now she can't cook you dinner, which my wife doesn't really cook. Well, she did tonight.
Do it
but
anyway.
I don't expect her to. But still, like, it's just like, all right, we've got this relationship here. We're married, and I can have a conversation with this robot, and then I can bang it whenever I want to. So, I mean,
Shut up. I'm going to turn you off. Shut
All right,
up.
hey, we got Dan's brother on the phone.
Oh,
Eric.
shit.
Eric.
What's
Here we
up,
go.
Eric? Welcome to RowdCAST. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. What's up, man?
Dude, just fucking feeling fresh on this Friday night. Welcome. How you doing,
Yeah,
man? I ain't talked to you in forever.
I know I'm drunk as shit right now, man.
Fuck yeah. What you been drinking on?
Natty.
Natty, hell yeah.
Don't lie about it. Natty Light. Get a 30
Still
rack.
drink that? Rowdy, you still drink Natty?
No, not like I used to. No, I usually drink Bud Light. I'm not saying I'm opposed to drinking Natty, but that's not my beer of choice, Eric.
I am. I wouldn't wash my feet with that shit.
That's
Yeah.
the best beer there is.
The best shit there is. You ever
You ever
drink King
hear
Coke, a 40 ounce?
champagne in a can?
Yeah, I've heard of fucking the champagne of cans. Is that what you said? Champagne of cans? The champagne of beers? The champagne of beers? That is Miller High Life, sir. That's not Natty Light, but that's
No, they say that's the champagne of beers. I'm saying Natty is champagne in a can. It's different.
Champagne in a can. No, I don't think I've ever heard that.
one more adage real quick. Miller High Life does come in a can as well.
Yes.
So fuck off, Eric.
I didn't say it didn't. I just saying they call that the champagne of beers. This is champagne in a can.
You're the champagne of queers. The champagne of queers, Eric.
Yeah, I also drank. I also did drink a couple White Claws. I kind of feel like a bitch about that.
Bag.
Claws. Those are little white fucking waters that come in the little mini cans. You drink one like a drink.
And it's not good.
No,
But
you're
it's
gay.
got alcohol in it. So.
That's not. No, you're gay. It's okay to be gay, Eric, but it's okay to be gay. Where are you at tonight, Eric? In Beltucky?
Nope. I'm in Columbus, where I live.
Columbus. You having a fucking house party? Having a
Yeah,
rager?
we're going to this. It's called Sad Boys. It's like all all the emo music that we grew up with, like Fall Out Boy and like My Chemical Romance and all that stuff. So, like, it's just a DJ playing all that stuff. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna fucking? Are you in
Touch
like
your
a
wrists.
room? Yeah, you're in a dark room.
What's that?
Are you in a dark room? Do you have to wear black?
You can cut
wear
your
black
wrists.
lipstick?
Hell yeah.
Wear
Hey, you guys
eyeliner.
know you'd be singing that shit too.
Yeah. You know, I'd be.
Split my wrist down there.
I'd be singing that shit with you. I'm not lying.
Oh God, hold on. My Uber's here. I gotta go real quick. I'll call back in a little bit.
Peace.
All right, see you guys. See.
Peace.
What is on my screen right now?
Whatever. Yeah, Eric. That's the shittiest party description ever. I agree with you, Alex. That's that sounded like a terrible time. It didn't sound like fun. It sounded like sitting in a dark room listening to Good Day,
My
Good
Chemical
Charlotte.
Romance.
Good Charlotte and My Chemical Romance. Damn, Derek, thanks for bringing us all down. Thanks for bumming us out here. Fuck, I'll tell you what. Another thing. Did we talk about R. Kelly and fucking the sluts and getting busted? 10 counts of child rape.
We were talking about it in the green room, I think.
Oh, that was pre-show. Yeah, so R. Kelly, he's not looking good for him. Probably going to get arrested. And he's probably going to do some time. He's just some people, man, they just addicted to kids. You know? It's like I think we talked about this last time, Derek, where it's like it's a sickness, you know? It's like any other sickness that you could have. You know, it's disgusting, and I feel like he should be killed, but realistically it's like a mental disorder. You know, they can't help it. But
he said that he was molested as a child, so it's like
that's usually how it works. Shit usually happens to you, or you know, you had some kind of fucking traumatic episode that fucked your world up, and now you do that to other people. You know?
That's where it's hard for me to say we need to kill them all, because it's like if you're a kid and that happens to you, and that they say that when you're, especially for boys, when you're young, the first thing that stuff like that happens to you is imprinted on your brain, and that's the only way you can get aroused is through that same kind of thing, because it's been imprinted on you. So it's like, they deserve to be thrown in jail and put away, but there's got to be some sort of like, let's try to help them and figure out like if it's like it truly is a mental disorder, like that maybe there's a way to rehabilitate them or not, because it's sad that most people who molest kids were molested themselves. So it's
definitely
like, who started it though? Like that's my thing. It's how did it start off?
Look at the Catholic fucking church, dude.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking. I mean, dude, it's the biggest. I don't know anything else that's a bigger scandal than that. But it's been going on for so long. It's been protected for so high up, and it's like, dude, it's so embedded. Like it's creepy. I just think it's something in the old,
all them people.
Something in like the old days, man, with like the fucking Greeks and shit. They'd fuck, you know, those dudes they're a bunch of homos. You know, I really think. I mean, that's what it was. They had a bunch of gay guys back.
But listen to this, dude. This is in a pedestry, a PEDERASTY. I don't know how you'd say that, but what that is a homosexual relationship between an adult male and a pubescent or adolescent male. The word, whatever that is, derives from the Greek word love of boys and is a compound, blah, blah, blah. It's French, however, can be used as a synonym for homosexuality between adult males. My brother was telling me about this. Like, look into this. Like, in Roman times, like, it was considered an honor for a man to choose you as his man boy. And he would, like, put his penis between your butt cheeks for fun. You know, it's like...
Yeah.
So it's like this shit. It used to be like an honor to get molested, you know. Like so, there's really no telling what came first, the chicken or the egg in this situation. But again, I think that the first things first, we need to stop like stoning them. You know, that's pretty. We need to maybe lock them up a little bit and be like, hey, bro, we got to figure, ma'am, or whatever, figure out why you're doing this, but you're really not safe to be around people. But that's what I was telling you about those guys that claim to be virtuous pedophiles. If pedophiles would just fucking wear a shirt, just be like, hey, I have a problem where I'm attracted to kids and I shouldn't be left alone around kids. Like, I wouldn't mind living in a neighborhood if I knew her, as long as everybody in the neighborhood knew he was a pedophile. Like, hey, how you doing? Here, son, come on this side of the street. Yeah, I know, Todd. I feel bad for you, man. But yeah, I'm not going to bring some bait over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. It'd still scare me a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it would still scare me, but that's kind of what I'm along the lines. That's it. You got to figure a way out to rehabilitate them and figure out what's going on in their brain, where they're wired that you know, a boy or a little girl turns them on, like gets them going. Some wires got to be crossed somewhere. We got to be able to figure out what the fuck's going on. It's not going to go away.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's where we're right. We're right at the doorstep of modifying genes and fucking splicing genes and removing fucking traits, and we're gonna reproduce it right out of the fucking gene pool, dude. We'll figure out what fucking chromosomes and the genes that fucking make that happen, and we'll get rid of it, and there'll be nobody that is a pedophile anymore. I truly believe that too.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. That being said, there's probably a lot of little boys out there that were bummed out that they didn't get chosen to be a man boy, because it was a fucking thing of like, it was like the cool thing to do.
Yeah. I mean that. Especially in Greek times, I've read shit about Greek.
Kind of borderline gay when it first came around. Not gonna lie, as much as I love being a wrestler, the Greeks
rubbing your junk on other dudes.
I think there was some gayness to that when they first started. I mean, after a while, it's a legit sport now. It's the best sport there is.
Yeah, but the only thing separated.
That there is, Dan.
The only thing that makes wrestling not gay though is like if all you need is one boner, and it's like the positions they're in, it's like, oh, this is okay. My dad's gonna get uncomfortable.
Themselves. There's dudes that shit their pants and they gotta fucking wrestle with them, dude. They got shit in their fucking singlet.
That's a wrestling
and then when
move.
The shit comes out, dude. I've seen that shit come out. Yeah, you just shit your pants and then you goose them. You goose them. Take your fucking hand and you fucking stick it up your fucking gooch, dude, and fucking jam it. I didn't do that fucking gay ass dirty shit, dude.
You shit your pants on purpose?
I never shit. I probably did shit. I probably did like sharp maybe a couple times. Had some close calls, but I never shit my pants in my singlet. I didn't personally.
You gotta be a real fucking savage to shit in your.
See, I don't know, man. When I was in wrestling, we used to have to like drop, like we used to have to take a shit before a weigh-in just so we could make weight. I don't know, like.
Oh man, not for me, dude. I weighed fucking. I weighed like 230 and wrestled 275. So I'd go with all these fat heavyweights and I'd fucking be eating subs on the scale in my jeans and a fucking hoodie. And I'd make weight.
You, dude. I was trying.
Yeah, dude,
I was trying to hit my last wrestling match. I was trying to hit that or stay in that like 175 range, and I'm like, fuck, I had to run around in plastics in the gym, and then stand on my head for a little while, and then take a massive shit, and then I could eat. Walk up there like a fucking Holocaust victim to the fucking scale and make sure I weigh in right. And then just like sitting there with like fucking McDonald's, and so I could bulk up before the match.
I'm so triggered that he said Holocaust.
Are you?
Are you Jewish, Dan?
Only in the wallet.
Pretty tight on the fucking pennies there, are you?
No, I just want everybody else's money.
You want everybody else's money?
Yeah, that's like the Jews, beady eyes,
Yeah, that's some people think that's very racist, Dan Lepley. Don't be a racist.
Jew. Why? Racism is funny.
Racism is hilarious, actually. I would say racism isn't funny, but like prejudice, like stereotypes and shit that are hilarious because they're so funny. Like a lot of them are so true. They're true. They're fucking hilarious. So you don't think that's funny? Come on. Like, don't lie to yourself and think that it's not funny. And it's like, yeah. I mean, dude, they say like black people have big dicks. That's like a good compliment. Like what? Yeah. Like it's just known. Like that's not racist.
Yeah, where'd that fucking sweet stereotype come from?
Even like cornbread and fucking watermelon and fried chicken.
Grape soda.
The grape, fucking pour out the grape soda.
I love grape soda.
Yeah, it's delicious. I love fucking fried chicken. It's my favorite. I love watermelons too. So, if you think that shit's funny, I mean, you can make anything fucking funny.
Maybe you're black.
Maybe deep down. I used to be a rapper. Fucking
I know.
Back in the day, I thought I was the shit, dude. Fucking laid it down. I didn't want to fuck around, bro. I got the fucking skills that kills. Hit them bills, if you know what I'm saying. There was a story that I want to talk to you about, though. It's another one of like again, one of them fears. I'm not really scared it ever happened, but it's a possibility it could. I saw this guy, he got trapped. I think it was out in Arizona in quicksand. Fucking somebody came and saved him. But, you know, like, quicksand's so crazy. You just, like, get sucked up by the dirt and the water. Like, you know.
I always thought that it would be a bigger problem as a child. You always saw quicksand in, like, cartoons and all kinds of the shit we'd watch on TV shows. I just thought it would be a bigger problem in my life than it actually is. Like, that it'd just be dodging quicksand all the time.
That's true. That's a good point.
But yeah. I've never seen fucking quicksand. Have you?
I remember you got stuck in the mud one time. I thought you were fucking goner.
I don't know that it was fucking quicksand, though. It's just fucking mud.
It's fucking thick-ass mud that's sucking up like quicksand. Fucking, you were fucking about in tears, bro. You thought we were going to leave you in there. Fucking water.
Up to my knees. Halfway up to my crotch and mud.
Might have been higher than your knees. Yeah, dude. It was fucking pretty crazy. Had to, like, pull it out of a rope or something.
Lost my shoes. Shoes stuck in the mud.
That's crazy. Remember my cousin where he fucking shit all over himself? We're playing fucking basketball, or no, we're playing baseball. And he like hits the ball, or it's on base, somebody hits the ball, he starts running, he's like running home, he's like, he like gets to the home plate, he like falls over, holding his stomach, he's like, we're like, you okay? He's like, oh shit, he like runs up, we're at a campground, he runs across the ground, goes into the woods, fucking pulling his pants down, he's just shitting all over the place, shitting diarrhea, fucking comes back out. He's like, walks up. It's like, all right.
Shitty pants on.
Got shit all over it. He's wearing sandals. He's got like shit all over his feet. Shit all over his back, his legs. He's acting like it's like nothing happened. We're like, I don't know if he didn't realize he shit all over himself, but he's like, all ready to play baseball. We're all like, dude, you fucking guys shit all over you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He like ran. He like jumped on his bicycle. He's like,
yeah, got shit on his bike.
He's like crying. Shit on his pedals. He's like crying right away. We were all fell down. We're like laughing, dude. It was fucking.
You shit your pants as an adult. People that shit out there shitting their pants as adults.
Some people shove things up their butts and their butt.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different.
I'll just say mushrooms are a hell of a drug, so don't judge people.
Hey, I have a debate for you guys.
What's that?
We had a huge knockdown drag out fight off the air the other night. If a man's wife has sex with him with a strap on, is that gay? I think it's gay. Alex says it's not gay. Alex, stay out of it. Let's let them chew on it for a while. Go ahead.
100% gay.
Let's get the details. Let's get the details of time. If your wife has sex with you in your butt,
or just bangs you with phallic toys.
Yeah, like pegging you, right?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Just like maybe there's something that goes in your butt. Like you have to remember that the male G spot is the prostate. I mean, it's in the anus. So like they're just manipulating the prostate. Is that gay?
That's a tough one. I don't know. For me, it's not something I would be into. So I would think that it's kind of gay.
You're a fucking liar.
Do you think I would be into that?
Not even a finger, Rowd.
No.
Not even.
My girlfriend, that's all she does all day. That's all my girlfriend does all day is tries to put her finger in my butt, like pokes at me, and I clench my butt cheeks and I fight her all day long. I don't want things in my butt.
See, this is my thing. I'll even give you a finger. I had a girl put a finger in my butt one time, and I let her to see if I liked it. I didn't like, I didn't feel the prostate thing or whatever. It was like, okay, this is weird. But, and because a woman can have a finger, but anything bigger than a finger that looks like a dick, I feel like you're simulating somebody putting a dick in your ass.
I agree with that.
And I was trying to say that it's not like they have dildos shaped like typewriters. Like it's specifically a dick that it's mimicking.
Well, not necessarily. They also have. They do have like male plugs that are just like they have like girl G-spot plugs. Or like not plugs, but like G-spot dildos. They do have stuff that's like geared just to hit the prostate. So I mean, I just can't. I don't see it as gay.
But
I'm not into it. I'm not into it. But like,
You know who's really into it?
Huh.
Zach Elmore.
Oh, probably.
He loves it.
He always liked to get his butthole eaten. He'd always talk about it. Swear to God. And he liked things in his butt, I think.
Oh, no.
Like get a salad toss.
It makes sense. It really makes sense, though, doesn't it? It makes sense.
I don't know, man. Like, I just see.
Love
I
it,
don't.
Zach.
I don't know. Like, my opinion is that I don't think if it's between a man and a woman.
I hear what you're saying.
I don't think. I don't think that's like it's gay.
It's like experimenting weird shit. I hear what you're saying.
I just don't think.
I agree with Derek too. If it's big enough, if it's like looks like a dong, has a head on it, and some nuts, and you're fucking taking that in your butt, it's kind of gay.
You're telling me Deadpool's gay?
If he's taking dicks, big old dicks in the butt.
He did in the first movie.
I don't remember him getting fucked in the butt.
You don't remember that scene?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, he totally did that movie.
Was I not paying attention? He's totally gay. I didn't know that.
He's not gay.
He just like.
All right, guys, we got Ray Funk on the air. Ray Funk.
Oh shit! What's up, Ray Funk? Welcome to the RowdCAST. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, man. What's poppin', man? First of all, I want to start off by giving you guys a shout out. It's my first time tuning into your show, but I'm familiar with the Bedroom Radio family, so much love and respect.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, we appreciate you calling. You're always welcome on the RowdCAST. We are affiliated with that Bedroom Radio. These guys are the shit. I feel like they adopted me or something.
Yeah. Nah, you both are the shit, man. Y'all are dope. So I was tuning in, and you guys were talking about if it's gay as this and that.
Yes.
So
what is your thought on it?
It's only gay if you say I pop. Yeah, it's only gay if you say I poppy.
I poppy.
I'm fucking with you. It's not my type of shit, but you know what? More power to everybody. On my side, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Like what I want to do is I want to stick it. You know what I mean? So that's what I like.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I feel you.
I'm no one to judge. You know what I mean? I'm in Cali and in LA, and so much respect to
you watching from LA.
I like what I like. Say that again.
You said you watching from LA?
Los Angeles, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, much love to you, dude, and fucking respect for calling. We appreciate that, and that's what I say is fucking hey, to each their own. If you want to fucking do that shit, like Alex said, between you and your girl, whatever, man. That's your thing. Everybody's got their thing. It is what it is. Live it up. You like fucking getting things in your butt. That's cool. But hey, man, Ray, thank you for calling and fucking keep listening. Share our shit. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm enjoying the broadcast, the podcast. So, much love and respect to you.
Appreciate everything, Ray. You have a good night, bro.
Peace.
Yeah, and that's Ray from Los Angeles. Appreciate it, dude. All you guys that called tonight, thank you so much. I'm really proud that you guys fucking did it. Eric, thanks for calling. You're the gayest, though, still. Of all the callers, definitely the gay little brother. What else you got? Anything, Dan? Do you have anything you wanted to talk to me about? Anything that piqued your fucking interest tonight?
I'm trying to think what we... The story that you fucking sent me about the kid that made the app that was selling fucking drugs to the app.
Yeah.
What a fucking genius.
Oh, shit. He made an app. I think it's in a college in California. And he got all his friends that download the app, and he would sell them fucking meth and I think ecstasy and shit on the app, deliver it and shit. Fucking, they caught on to him. I think he was doing it for a while, though, wasn't he?
Yeah. What I read is he was doing it for a year, and he's just... Yeah. He's kind of an asshole, though, that he's walking around putting fucking flyers up, like, around campus. Like, come on, man. You got to keep that shit to people that you know what I mean? The flyer anyone can get a hold of. Now, all of a sudden, you got any random dickhead getting your app shit and figuring out that you're fucking selling drugs. You got to keep that shit on the hush. He's an idiot for that.
Yeah, definitely. If that's the first rule of dealing drugs. You don't talk about dealing drugs. Kind of like Fight Club. That's how you get
I'm going to
busted.
interject one more time. This is the last time, I swear. That's what Snapchat's for.
Yeah. Good point. There's all kinds of apps nowadays. Dude,
Yeah, but Snapchat is gone. It's like 30 seconds, that thing's gone. So you guys have a conversation. It's gone.
Yeah, but can't you save that? Can't you screenshot Snapchat stuff?
You could, but if you're down with the homies, I mean, you know,
I got you there.
It's true. He does have a point. Yeah, I don't know. I worry about the robots. I'm telling you, they're coming. I used to worry about the aliens, but I don't know if there's really aliens. I don't know.
To be honest with you, I'd be more worried about AI than I would be a fucking robot, man.
That's AI is a robot. That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm thinking like AI, like computer AI, like
I'm talking all of it. Pretty soon the computer will be in another thing that's walking around. That's what it is. It's AI, bro. It's gonna be in everything. Everything will be together, and it's fucking crazy. I'm telling you, the jobs are fucking getting eliminated. You're gonna get whacked, bro. They're gonna have surgeons, doctors are gonna be machines. They don't need a fucking person that if they can make incisions and shit by a fucking machine. Fuck your doctor. Yeah, I got a fucking machine that's fine tuned to fucking Windows 2027, and fucking it is precise. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have to worry about my doctor coming to fucking work high as shit and fucking me up or drunk.
True.
You know what I mean?
And you're all good. You're making a case for me. Why the robots? Why it's all over for everybody? Doctors are gonna have jobs, bro. Fucking dude, you Google your fucking symptoms.
Well, now we're gonna have universal basic income now.
That's coming too.
There are gonna be no jobs. Everyone's gonna have to get a universal income.
Yeah, you're right. Because nobody can work because robots do everything for us. So they got to give us some money to make us feel like we're fucking part of society, so we don't kill ourselves.
I call the herd, man. Let them kill themselves. Fuck it.
Someone would say it is Darwinism. You know, they're thinning it out,
bro.
But I mean, it's coming sooner or later, though. Either the oceans fucking rise and drown everybody, the fucking Earth gets hit by a fucking meteor, some super storm comes through. We have some super catastrophic wind.
Yellowstone blows up.
Yeah, Yellowstone explodes. These are all real fucking possibilities. Pretty soon we're not gonna be able to breathe. You see these wind? You see these? You ever look at Did I see on my phone all the time? I live in Toledo, which Toledo is like it's a pretty shitty fucking place, but and if you live in Toledo, I'm sorry I said that. But it is a pretty shitty place.
It's a shithole, man.
And at nighttime, even in the wintertime, like you'll get like advisories, like it's like air quality advisory.
Don't breathe.
Don't go outside and breathe the air, especially if you have autoimmune disorders or something. It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, dude, I don't remember this. These are like fucking. We're having like futuristic fucking storms of fucking poisonous gas and shit, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? This shit is real.
I don't know. You're with your weather shit. I don't know. Do you? That's what I was gonna ask you. What the fuck was I trying to ask you about before you started spouting off? God damn it!
I do that a lot on this show.
No, I was gonna ask you about something we were talking about.
We were talking about AI and this fucking elimination of jobs and social or universal basic income. I mean, it's something that's if there's no jobs, we can't work. Maybe you have to give us something, though.
That's what I was going to say. Did you see about like with the AI and universal basic income? Did you see that China wants to start doing a social like a score, like a credit social score?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like if you're an asshole, you get your points. It's like the Black Mirror episode.
Yeah,
your shit gets fucking docked and you can't do
like try to get something to eat. It takes longer to get your food because you're a dick.
Last time, I swear. That's exactly what I thought when you said that. That Black Mirror episode where you have to have points to gas up and shit. Like, just like,
yeah, dude.
That's scary.
Yeah, real scary.
China's actually going to fucking do it because they're a bunch of crazy motherfuckers with all the money that they've got, all the tech all the shit that they're doing. they'll be the ones that implement it, and then all of a sudden, hey, we've got more people than you, so now you're all going to do it too, or else you don't get our products.
Yeah.
Or we just hijack all your shit, like they're doing now.
They do that a lot.
Yeah, they just steal, just steal ideas and make, like, Apple doesn't, like, they'll just have whole fucking fake Apple stores over there, it's
when you get
all just
into Asia,
shit.
Yeah, it's all like bootleg. That's why I remember Ross's dad, dude. He'd always tell us, like, oh, you want to see anything you could ever imagine, go to Bangkok, dude. It's like anything. It's all there. He's like, all bootlegged, bootleg everything. Yeah. He'd bring home like stacks of fucking bootleg Xbox games and like all these modded Xboxes and shit. He'd buy dirt cheap. Yeah, shit's crazy.
My cousin teaches English in Japan and has been over to China and shit. It's just said like, you literally walk into like full stores of just straight, literally just like bootlegged shit. Like, they don't even give a fuck that they're not even trying to hide that they're jacking Apple's you know what I mean? That they're jacking their software, jacking all their shit, and just selling it as whatever they want to sell it as.
Yeah. Yeah, Apple too. That's another one that they're kind of falling back a little bit with some of that shit. Yeah, they're not the cream of the crop like they were at one time. It's interesting to see how that's going to go, though, because I do have a lot of Apple products.
I don't have any. We have an iPad.
Only an iPad?
Yeah. Apple.
They've always been pretty good. I hate their battery life. Batteries on everything fucking die. They waste out real quick. It's fucking annoying, and they don't make it easy to change batteries. So it's a fucking design flaw, and fuck you for doing that, Apple. It's very annoying. Anything else, Dan, before we end this train wreck of a podcast? You got anything else to say? Anything you want to shout out? Anybody you want to give fucking props to? Anything at all?
The only props I'd give out is, oh, the fuck was that? I heard phone ring. Only thing I would give is props to my wife. Like, she takes care of my son and our stepson. She's a wonderful woman.
That's pretty admirable of you, buddy. Say that about your wife.
Yeah, she gave me a beautiful boy, so.
You can't ask for much more, actually, so you're 100% right on that. It's the small things that matter in this life. Well, Dan, thank you so much, bro, for coming on and being a part of the fucking RowdCAST, man. I had a blast talking with you. And everybody that joined us, anybody that watched us, thank you so much. I really appreciate you still hanging out, still watching the RowdCAST after 5 years of doing this, on and off. So thank you so much for fucking being part of the RowdCAST family. Keep checking us out. We're going to keep doing the same shit. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Dan. And thank you, fucking Big Cheese, Derek Rutherford. I appreciate it. I'm Roddy Radloff. I am signing off. I will see you next week. Stay weird, motherfuckers.